My dear net set aspirants, my dear students, my dear brothers and sisters, I heartily welcome all of you. I am Mr. Dhanaya sir from village Tolanur Taluka Kalkot district Sholapur. I am standing in front of you to tell you about paper number 1. Paper number 1 plays very important role in your success. So before going to take this lesson, I wish you very happy Akshay Tritiya din. I wish you very happy Eid Mubarak. I wish you very happy Basava Jayanti. Basavana was a great social revolutionary person from Karnataka. During 12th century, he worked for making the society for upliftment. He used Vachana for making the changes in the lives of ordinary people. He focused Kayakave Kailas. He said Kayakave Kailas, work is worship. We must see the God in our work. We must get pleasure by doing our work. We must get heaven by doing our work. Work is worshipped. Don't see the God in the temple. See the God in your work. Whatever the work you are doing, your work is important. Your kayaka is important. Your karma is important. So by remembering Lord Basavanna, it is your duty that you must study well. You should see the God in your study and you will get the net and set certificate in your hand. So once again, Basavanna said very common words, and common words are very meaningful words. ಕಳಬೇಡ ಕೊಲಬೇಡ ಹುಷಿಯ ನುಲಿಯಲು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನರಿಗೆ ಅಸಹ್ಯ ಪಡಬೇಡ ತನ್ನ ಬಣ್ಣಿಸಬೇಡ ಇದುರು ಹಳಿಯಲು ಬೇಡ ಇದೇ ಅಂತರಂಗ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಇದೇ ಬಹಿರಂಗ ಶುದ್ಧಿ. See the what a beautiful lines he has written in his vachana. ಆಚಾರವೇ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಅನಾಚಾರವೇ ನರಕ. Good behavior is good, bad behavior is not good. So the philosophy of Basavanna is always evergreen. When you get a time, read about Lord Basaveshwara's biography. Now today I am focusing on paper number 1's unit number 1, teaching aptitude. In this teaching aptitude, we have many different types of teaching methods. So here one new method is known as flipped learning. The meaning of flipped learning is, we have another name for flipped learning. It is known as a flipped classroom. So before going to understand what is mean by flipped learning, we must understand what is learning. Learning means what? Students comes from home to school. Teacher teaches in the classroom. Students listen. Student understand. Students read the textbook. Student go back to home. Student do the homework at his home. This is traditional way of method. Learning means what? Students comes from home to school. Student sits in the classroom. Teacher deliver the lecture. Student listens the lecture. Students understand the subject. Then student go back to his home. Student do the homework in his home. That is the old method. That is the old learning. Students are learning the subject in the classroom. But in this new method, flipped learning, it is completely different from traditional learning. Flipped, the meaning of this word is reverse. What we can say, reverse. See that sometimes you are riding the gadi straight, sometimes you take it backside, reverse. So learning is a reverse system here. Flipped learning. What exact simple meaning of flipped learning is, students are learning in the home. Earlier what happens? Students are learning in the classroom. But in this concept, students are learning the subject matter in his home. Students are learning the subject matter in her home. Students are learning the subject matter at their original home. Then they come to class. Then they understand more information. again they go back, then they learn. Here the role of teacher is, teachers are recording his lecture. Suppose I am teacher, I am telling, the teacher says the student that tomorrow I am going to take this lesson. So now I make the video of this this lesson. Take this video, take this book, take this page, go to your home, watch my video, recording video, listen it carefully, watch 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, or you can take the link of YouTube, you can search the website, you can collect the information and you study at your home, then come to class. When student comes back to class, already they learned 10% at their home. When they comes to the class, again the teacher is telling the information, again the teacher is analyzing the subject matter, again the teacher is making some more information about the subject matter. Teacher tells, then student listens again student go to back home, again student do the activity. But in this flipped learning, students are learning the subject matter in the home, students are coming to the class, students are doing the homework in the classroom. This is, see that homework is doing in the classroom in this teaching method. It is known as a flipped classroom. Here teacher is telling the student that take this subject, take this video, take this audio, take this book and read at your home. Student reads in the home. See, this is school, this is out of the school. First students are learning in their home. Student comes to the class, students are solving the problems in the classroom under the guidance of teacher. Again student go back to home, again student do the activity regarding that subject matter. This is known as flipped classroom. This concept was first time used by America's professor, chemistry professor Jonathan Bergman and assistant professor Aaron Sams. Both are from America. They used this term, flipped classroom concept. They wrote one book, Reach Every Student in Every Class, Every Day. In this book was published in 2012. Again this man, Curry Armstrong, has made information about flipped learning. Both concepts are same. Now please remember the simple meaning of what is flipped learning. Students learn at home, students are learning, students are understanding, students are knowing the information at their home and do exercise, do homework and activities at school. Students are learning their home and they come back to school, and in the school they are doing the activity, they are doing the exercise, they are doing the homework in the class under the teacher's guidance. Teachers are giving guidance to them. Reading at home, students are reading, understanding, comprehension, content, lesson, poem, mathematics, whatever it may be at home, and problem solving at the school. Students comes to the class and students solve the problems in the school. Student watch online lecture at home, carry out the research work at home and actively learn in the class. Students are watching the videos at their home. 1 time, 2 time they watch, they do the exercise, they do the research work at home, then they come to the class. Then they ask the teacher, sir, yesterday I watched your video, yesterday I watched your lecture, I understood this part, I didn't understand this part, please explain me this part. And the teacher is only solving that particular problem. Here teacher's duty is only tell what students are not understanding. All the students are not equal. Some students understand more, some students are understand less. Teacher focus on active learning during class time. Teachers are completely active in this flipped classroom. Teachers are only telling the major point to the students. Teacher is not telling the whole lecture. Already student understood the whole. Here teacher again tells, but specifically he solves the problems of students' understanding. By providing students lecture material at home, Teacher pre-records the lecture. See that today I am going to teach this lesson. Teacher make the recording of his lecture and gives to the student. Gives recording to the students to watch before the class. Before coming to the class, students should watch the audio, watch the video at their home. First they understand, then they should come. First they read the textbook at their home, then they should come to the class. First they understand more information about the subject, then they should come to the class. Then help students to solve the problems in the class. Lecture is not the best use of class time. It is not the duty of teacher to give the lecture in the class. Students are already understood the subject. Here teacher is only solving the problems. We have the 3 phases. How many phases are there in flipped learning? 3 phases. Please remember, it is a question asked in the NET exam. 3 phases. One is knowledge acquisitions, understanding the knowledge, knowing the knowledge, getting the knowledge, where students are knowing the knowledge at their home. Because teacher already tells, tomorrow I am going to teach this lesson. First you take this video, first take this lesson, first take this textbook, first take this pages, read at your home, watch the audio, watch the YouTube, take the website information, read it. Students are getting the acquisition. Students are knowing. Acquisition means knowing the subject at home. Readiness assessment. Then students ready with knowledge, they comes to the class. They want to test their knowledge. Students are ready with the knowledge. And here in the classroom, students are doing the activity. Students are solving the problem. Students are giving the test. Students are ready. The teacher should give more information. Then knowledge application. Again teacher explains in the classroom. Again student go back to their home and they apply what the teacher tells in the classroom. Students are using the classroom knowledge at their home. And again we have the 4 pillars of flipped classroom. How many pillars are there in the flipped learning? 4. Please remember the 4 names. Flip, F-L-I-P, flip, F-L-I-P, flip. F means flexible environment. Here the environment is changing. Students are learning at home. Students are solving the problems in the classroom. See the learning environment is changing, flexible. Learning culture. Even students are learning at their home. It is a learning culture, and students are learning the school also. The learning culture. Intentional content. Teachers are giving the content to the students to read at their home. Students are reading the content in a very intentional way. Professional educator. P means professional. Teachers are not a traditional teacher. Teachers are not telling everything to the students. Only teachers are solving the students' problem. What you have the problem? You didn't understand this? Okay. What you did not understand? I tell you. What is your problem? What is your... Because all students are problem. All students' problems are not same in this classroom. Some students are genius. They understand everything. Some students are common. They understand another point. Here, teacher should give the solutions to each and every students. Did you understand what I am telling? Please watch it again and again, and remember, it is your work. It is your work. You have to change. You have to change your routine, and you should get the certificate. Okay, getting NET and SET certificate is very important for you. Make a stillness of your mind. Don't change your attitude. Don't change your thoughts. Don't change your views. Be the strong. Be the stillness of your mind. Please remember, sir. Today I talked about flipped learning and flipped classroom. Both concepts are same. So thank you so much. Here, in simple way, teachers are giving the information to the students earlier. Teacher is telling that tomorrow I am going to take this lesson. First you go at your home, watch this video, read this topic, then come to the class. Then student comes to the class. Already 10% they understood at their home. Again teachers are solving the problems in the classroom. What students understood. Teacher explains, teacher gives lecture, teacher tells information. Again student goes back to home and students learn more. This is known as flipped classroom. This is completely opposite of traditional teaching method. Thank you so much. Namaskar.